Let's catch up on my bingo board, shall we? Before testing started, I made 24 predictions about the 2018 season. To win at bingo, you have to get a line, but let's just see how many are still actually standing by November. Some won't be clear until way later in the year, so let's look at some squares we can think about crossing off. By the way, this is a video in which I'd very much like to hear your continued opinions and thoughts in the comments. Making predictions about F1 is a game we should all be prepared to look very silly in 7 months' time. It's all part of the sport. Right, 4 teams win races. Ferrari have got 100% hit rate so far, but obviously it's early doors yet. Who else could win races though, realistically? Well, Mercedes obviously, and no doubt Red Bull have the package if they haven't yet managed to string together a weekend properly. My initial assumption is Force India would be the team to step up, and that seems very wrong right now, but Haas or even Renault could benefit from a race that throws up some calamities. McLaren and Toro Rosso have benefited greatly from slip-ups so far, so imagine what Haas could do. In all honesty, it seems unlikely we'll get that 4th team stepping up, but there are 19 more races to go and plenty of both car development and potential ridiculousness to come. What about Honda being good but unreliable? Yeah, I said they'd be strong but fragile, and at the moment this is really hard to judge. Through winter testing it seemed quite the opposite. The engine just ran and ran and ran, but it seemed kind of middling or average on pace. Now we've seen a couple of races go by and Honda bits are starting to break and be replaced already, but that power unit does seem to have some pedal to it. This is right up in the air for now. I would be amazed if they got anywhere near the correct power unit allocation usage for the season, but this is a square we'll have to wait for. McLaren didn't ruin their orange livery. Okay, so I have to put this out to a vote, as the reactions seemed mixed on the McLaren livery at first, but my Twitter followers strongly agreed that this was a good livery, and a vote on the official F1 site awarded it the best of this year's livery, so who am I to argue with the will of the people? I'm actually quite indifferent to it, to be honest. I think if your car is so bereft of sponsors, at least do something interesting with the space by dividing it up a little bit more. The 2017 livery did this quite well. On the other hand, I find it quite funny that Zach Brown at McLaren will do literally whatever the fans ask him to do, so let's all tweet him asking him to put my logo on next year's car. Please. Anyway, this is a no square, so I'm going to grey it out. Red Bull's fancy unique livery. Okay, I'm giving myself this. I know it only appeared in photographs and never even did a testing run, but I need this, so I'm taking this square. Sue me. Liberty haven't overcompensated on grid girls. At least not yet, anyway. I'm not graying the square out yet, as with Russia and Monaco bringing their own grid girls to the party, Liberty might do something based on the reaction of the people who think grid girls are essential to motorsport for some reason. Red Bull to sign Honda. I think Christian Horner will be looking very closely at Toro Rosso's surprisingly good time so far, and start to think about becoming the Honda Works team for next year. Then Honda will have 2 teams and improve even faster. And we can stop hearing Christian Horner blaming Renault for everything. Max and Hamilton crashing was probably Renault's fault somehow. Liberty spicing up the pre-show. Okay, so I might need you guys to call this one. I sort of spoke about cheerleaders and dancing, but here's what Liberty actually did. They made the sensible decision to start the race 10 minutes later so the show would work better with broadcasters, and they made a actually very cool intro and theme music to get us all pumped for lights out. So who knows what else they'll continue to do. What do you think? Can I cross this off yet? As for Vettel scoring twice as many points as Kimi, I can't cross this off yet, obviously, but I think it's clear Ferrari are only interested in Vettel this year, and that's a tremendous shame as Kimi is having a brilliant season so far. I mean, apart from results-wise, he's making that prancing horse gallop in ways we haven't seen him do for years, so I really hope he keeps this up, and actually, if he does keep this up, I hope he doesn't retire. Red Bull finishing second seems unlikely, but there's a long way to go. Williams finishing 7th, and wow, who'd have thought they'd be happy to finish 7th? They are way behind right now. And something else of interest while we're here, all the customer Mercedes teams are rubbish right now. When the hybrid era began and Mercedes got the jump on everyone, all the little teams, of Williams and Force India particularly, were able to shine. But now though, I mean, should we start to suspect the Merc engine isn't the pick of the litter? A weird event causing a red flag. Now, somebody suggested I could cross this one off due to the wiring issue that caused a red flag in Australia, but I don't think that's interesting enough. But I'll bear it in mind if I'm desperate come November. And that's it for the bingo board, but while you're all here, I'm going to update you on my Fantasy GP League. Do you play Fantasy GP? You should, and you should join my league. Currently I'm 13th in my own league, 70 odd points behind our leader Sean Weng. As an ensemble, the Chain Bear League is 56th in the League of Leagues, so we've got a ways to go. But why not help us out by joining the Chainbear F1 League? Although our score in the League of Leagues only counts pro members, nonetheless I'd love to have you. So until next week then.